Thursday of 1999 at this place called the Shaper Cafe, XEPA. That's how it's spelled. Also known as, well, it was formerly known as Cafe Calypso. This was going on in Carbon Square, right on Washington Street. So I had it there. We had the name verbalization that come up from the start. We was thinking of other names here and there. We couldn't think of any words, any titles rather. The first title I came up with was called Sweet Thing. Sweet Thing, sweet was an acronym for spoken word each and every Thursday. We didn't do it each and every Thursday, we just did it every second or fourth Thursday. So Sweet Thing was one of the names. Phenomenal was another name, or Phenomenon, I think that was another name. I can't think of any other more names that I came up with. But verbalization became another name. And I kind of played around with the lettering and the shape of the lettering and everything else. And, you know, the big caps, small caps, and so, oh. And then it just came up with verbalization. People love that, so everybody picked verbalization. It started, we started it free. You know, we didn't charge, there was no cover charge, it was just for free. Right on Veterans Day, 1999, November. And November 11th, to be exact. And it was packed. I think Z, I don't know if Z was up there.
Absolutely.
You can attest to that.
Absolutely.
It was packed, and the reason why Verb came about, because there was not a lot of open mic spots that were going on. Well, as far as I knew, there was no open mic events happening at all. I just got hip, there was an open mic event that was occurring called Urban Griot. And I can't remember when it came out, maybe September, maybe October. I just know that Verb came about when there was not really a lot of open mic spots that were going on. To name some would be, there was one called Afrocentrics, more of a 18 plus, 21 plus. It was at this place called Estelle's, which is a club up in the South End, and it was like, we was like faithful going up there, you know. It was like upstairs, they had the drinks, they had the, you know, they had a band, a house band. We go up there, Z, he was part of it, you know. We went up there, did our thing. We had a little tea and our water and our alcohol and our soda and our juice, whatever, and we did our thing, and a lot of strange artists came up there. We had one artist, it's so funny, man. We had one artist called, we had one artist called Irresistible Crayon. Yeah, Irresistible Crayon. Interesting. We had an artist called Barbecue Jones. We had these other artists. A lot of folks came in with head wraps. I mean, high head wraps. Gowns and canes and candles on their hand and incense in the other hand. They used to walk around like this and peace and blessings, my brothers and sisters. And all that stuff. So it was fun. It was very cliche. And Afrocentrics, they did their thing off of, they were inspired by the movie Love Jones. How many of y'all seen Love Jones? Love Jones? Y'all see Love Jones? Well, Love Jones was a movie starring Lorenz Tate and Leon Long. You know, the setting, one of the settings was at a poetry spot. And because of that setting, that's where Afrocentrics got their inspiration from. And there was another spot called jkkljk, which was happening in the South End as well. But further down Harrison Street, rather. And that was every Thursday. It was a more family structure type spot. There was no glamour or glitz or whatever. It's just there to recite, and it was more of a family oriented spot. That's where I got my influence from Oakland AK. And then there was other spots during that time, Poetic License. There was Cypress Space, it was a 4-day event. There was Poetry in Motion. There was, No Pork Cookout, Franklin Park. And there's Ketchup. What's up, Ketchup? Then we had, what else? What else was going on? I guess that's all I can think of.
Giant
So,
Chaz and Lizard.
Huh?
The Cantab.
Oh, the Kid Tap Lounge and the Lizard Lounge, both were located in Cambridge. That was going on. That was fun. Jeff Robinson Trio, they were at the Lizard Lounge. Kid Tap Lounge was another spot. The dude that was hosting, he looked like Santa Claus. It was crazy. So, we had a good time. I went to Afrocentrics as the first time reciting poetry to a piece called called Mr. Nice Guy. So, that was kind of crazy. And it goes on, 1999, boom, verbalization. We was at the Cafe Calypso. A year later, we left there, went to RCC. We didn't stay that long. We left there, went to the first church in Roxbury. That place was crazy. There was a number of kids running around, and toys was hanging around on the floor, and pool table, and then we came to the museum. That's where we at now. Came to the museum in 2002, and it was crazy. It was crazy. So, that's it, realization. So it was basically an event which catered to the community. Nothing fancy, nothing cliche. You know, you won't see any big time poets coming up there trying to do their pieces like this. You know, you won't see snapping his fingers, nothing like that. So it was just a real event, so to speak. So that's what it's all about. I got any questions about Verb or anybody? Somebody? Anybody? No? All right. Anybody got any questions about what I just? Yes.
Anyone famous coming to Verb?
To Verb?
VCR.
VCR?
Yeah. Ayoka.
Because she's like, yeah. There's a lot of local, what I call them, ghetto superstars. What? They were superstars, you know?
Yeah, but it's like a different realm. So when she says that, it's like, what do you mean? But within the circles of poetry, yeah, people will know.
Oh, I got one. How many of y'all got BET Jazz? How many people got BET Jazz?
I used to.
You used to?
We put up 40,
They blocked me with you. Do you remember a show called My Two Cents?
Yeah, I have.
Who was it? You didn't like it? There was a brother that was on there. He was more Afrocentric. His name was Breon Bain. He was here. He featured here. There was a woman named Dwayne Frazier from New York. She was featured here. Askia Touré. How can I forget? My goodness. Did I heard of Askia Touré?
Yes.
He was. Who's he know? Ketchup? Oh no. Back girl. This is Back Girl, y'all. She don't give a back end shirt. Back Girl! So, Askia Touré, one of the founders of the Black Arts Movement back in the 60s, he was featured twice here. He's a local poet now, resident, so. Yes?
We did this program called Books of Hope. You like
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Y'all like them? Never mind.
Don't put us on the spot.
There's cameras here.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, we like it. Yes, we do.
Ski is a wonderful, he was one of my mentors in the poetry scene, so. What she just say?
Nothing.
So,